Hello and good evening friends. My name is Shantanu Vaidya. I am here with the new video topic. My today's video topic is synchronization methods or synchronization process in Java. So let's start with the video topic. Synchronization is a process or a ability to control the flow of your threads, multiple threads, to interrupt single source code. It means, in other words, you can say that synchronization will help you to allow the access of your multiple threads to whom you want to give the access of your source code, to how many threads you want to give the access. So it is totally depend on your synchronization method. So let's second point is that why we use synchronization method in multi-threading. First reason, to prevent interruption of multiple threads on a single source code, also single reference code. It means in a multi-threading, if you are not providing a synchronized method or synchronized block or static synchronization method in multi-threading, your multiple threads are going to use the data in between your source code, or your multiple threads are going to interrupt your data by getting interact with each others in a single source code. So to prevent that only, we are using multi-threading. We are using synchronization in multi-threading. Second, to prevent your unnecessarily used use of data by threads. So this is again the second point. Third point, to access to give the accessibility to single thread or multiple threads for a single source code. This is totally depend on your synchronization. That is why we are using synchronization method in multi-thread or in Java. So let's start with the how synchronization will perform or will be achieved. There are three types or three methods to achieve the synchronization. First one is static method, static synchronization method. Second is a static synchronization block. Synchronization block, and third one is synchronization method. So these three are going to be occur synchronization in your multi-threading. First one, both work differently, and all of them work differently, but the internal implementation is based on your internal entity, like name as a log or monitor. What exactly the internal entity log or monitor is that? I'll explain that. Basically, in multi-threading, in Java multi-threading, your object has assigned their a particular log system or monitor system. So if your thread needs to access continuously that object field, that thread has to acquire the log of that particular source or object. If that thread has the log of your object, then only it will going to be execute your object, or it is going to be perform the operation what is given in source code. If and second point is that second main point, that thread has to release that lock after getting a completion of your thread work, or you're getting the completion from them. Your thread has to be release that lock, particular lock, and has to go on that situation or that move. So this is the internal entity or the internal process. So this is all about synchronization method. And similarly, the synchronization is used because you have to give the control flow of your threads by providing them to your source code. If you not going to give the synchronization method, or if you are not going to implement synchronization method in multi-threading, the multiple threads are going to use your data by getting the interrupt each other by getting interact between each other at the source field at that time. So this is all about today's video topic, and this is why we are using synchronization method in multi-threading. This is all about video topic from me. Thank you so much.